Yes, people, this is how it sound. My name is GT Youths, and tonight we have a very special guest. You understand? I'll tell you about this guest first, right? He's one of the member from, if it's not the force, okay, in my opinion, right, the first international dancehall group out of Jamaica, right? A string of hit songs from the 90s all the way up on today date. Right, you know who we have in the building? We have none other than the lead singer, or one of the lead singer for the group called TOK. We have Flexx.
Big up.
Make a toast on this one.
Mad.
Welcome, brother. This is how it sound.
How it sound?
You understand? Guyana, Flexx. Flex, Guyana. You understand? If we start it off this way, I want to get into your personal business first, right? You ever been to Guyana before?
Enough time. Maybe about 4 times.
How was it?
Yo, I love Guyana, trust me. Like, when we went to Guyana the first time, I don't even remember the name of the park, but it was this huge park in Georgetown, I think. I think they keep a lot of shows there. I don't remember.
I mean, National Park.
And the place ram, and me I tell you, say, yo, the girl them go hard, the girl them crazy. The radio station, we then at the bus, the girl them I run down the bus is like a mad. Trust me, Guyana, one of the most memorable places in the Caribbean, you know?
Big up, close to that. You understand? Big up yourself. Alright, Flex, this is the first time on this program, right? As an interview, alright? Tell the people a little about yourself.
Alright, people. Well, you don't know Flexx from TOK, you know, start out from Sunday school choir, you know, that's when I really realized, you know, I have a little sound I can work with, you know, as a singer. I used to just see the little kids them on the choir sing, and you know, as a child you just say, yo, you want to go up on the choir too. You never know if you can sing or anything, but you just want to go up on the choir too. And you know, my mother never hold me back, so I just end up on the choir. Since then, you know, I kind of like get a little practice, you know, being on the choir and stuff like that. Then eventually, you know, when I became a teenager now, then I say, you know what, I need to get into this more seriously. But it's really the inspiration of the group, like back in '92, like when I go high school, I just start high school. Yeah. Alright, so after that now I start high school, and you know, Alex live on the same road and he basically grew up with me still, because he's my neighbor. I would go up one time, and then Boys to Men them and all them group, they start shell down the whole place, and we have some youth now say, yo, you know, say, we want to be the first big group from out of Jamaica to sing R&B and them something. So initially we start out singing R&B. You know, some like a cappella song where Boys to Men used to do like shoo be and them something. We used to practice them thing there. But eventually, you know, we are Jamaican and we are Caribbean people, so you know, say the real music did have to come out with we resonate with we, which is reggae and dancehall and them something. So as soon as we start writing our own song, that's when the whole transition happened. And then, you know, I just really start, you know.
But before you continue it, I think I saw something that they're saying that it's either you and Alex is the person that actually started.
Yeah. But as I said, Alex and I grew up on the same road.
So it wasn't 4 people at first, it was 2.
Yeah, it was 2. It started out with just me and him, and then Basie and Craigie T, and this other guy. It was actually 5 initially, but then the guy started and he realized that, you know, he never want to continue with the music thing.
Okay, so with 2, it was still TOK?
No, I don't think we really had a name. We were messing around with names like Too Cool, and we never really have the TOK name. It's when the whole the other members come, but we say the name was actually Touch of Class. And that's how we used to sing the acapella song them. But when we start, right, we sang them now, and you know, the whole dancehall vibe and reggae vibe start come out. That's when we say, yo, you know, we kick with the touch-up class, use it as the meaning, and just change the name to TOK.
Oh, so the name behind TOK is actually Touch of Class?
Originally, yeah.
Originally?
Yeah, and then we changed it and now it's Tribe of Kings.
Oh, so you live and you learn. You know what I mean? Because I always thought it was Tribe of Kings.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Tribe of Kings come
afterwards.
Yeah. But
right,
initially it was Touch of Class.
Okay, so how do you know the other two members?
Well, funny, you know, before I got to high school, basically me used to go to the same school as kids, you know, but we used to see each other, you know, kids ramp and thing, but I never really, I know him know my name, but we never really like part every day, you know. And when when we leave that school now, and him and Alex end up at the same school, which when we look back on it, we say, yo, this coming like something divine, because how the hell me and him used to go to a school before, then go to high school, and then him and Alex turn friend, and they all we end up in the group. It's like, that was the connection, you know what I mean?
Okay, so how going from singing covers, right?
Yeah.
How you transition from covers to actually getting your first song?
Well, the first song we ever recorded was a cover song.
Ah.
Yeah, it was back in the day. Them they have Michael Jackson nephew them named 3T, and then they have a song, I will do anything, girl, anything for you. That was actually our first recording that we did with at the time our manager at the time with it, you know, our first manager, you know, him actually go somewhere and see we are perform and say we are manager, and we say, what? Somebody want manager? What is so, you know, him link up and we say we want to sing over the song, and him link up with Sly and Robbie and then beat over the rhythm, and that's what we're
so recording. Your first recording with Sly and Robbie?
Yeah, well, they actually build the rhythm for my manager. Yeah.
Destined for greatness, man. Because know most people when they start out,
yeah,
start from the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
true.
You know what I mean? Why from the bottom still, right? But you gotta start from a level until you get to a level. So you guys started from Sly and Robbie.
Yeah, and our manager at the time did name Stephen Gregg, and him partner did know Sly, and then they link him, and that's how it happened.
Right. Alright, so you transition from there. So, fourth original song, what was that?
Well, I'd say the first original song that we recorded would be, I'd say, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Yeah. That basically come up with that song there. And the same producer that I was telling you about, he was the one that produced that song originally. The first one, he did it originally. But then, him come out and get one or two little play on the radio. And we did think say should I get more. So, it happens as we progress and things start get, we start get more popular now, we end up revise it on the Faith Rhythm. Yeah, that's why when the song play you hear remix, because that our actual first revise a song.
Alright, so let me stick a pin here, right? Tell us about Flexx as a child.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was more on the quiet side as a child. You know what I mean? Growing up, I kind of quiet and just, you know, I just let people talk most of the time. I kind of stay for some time now, but when it comes to like my close friend, which I never have much, at the time it was me, Alex, and this next one named Pancho. And you know, we just used to just spar and thing. When we roll my friend them and like the other friend them in the area and thing, that's when them hear me talk enough. But you know, for the most part, I'm kind of silent and you know, I just observe.
Play sports?
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, say I'm there at high school, you know, we have a Calabar I used to go, and we have a coach at the time named Jati, and if me did follow him, maybe me would be like one of the first reggae boys them for go World Cup with BB God and all them people, because him they really believe in me. But at the point him did want me go training at Arnett Garden and my mother never in that. My mother never in that. So, you know, it's either that or music. I end up choose music.
Yeah. Good choice still. You see me? It's a good choice. So what was your early struggles in the music? I remember saying you start off with Sly and Robbie, right? So
yeah, but it was still a struggle because we weren't signed to Sly and Robbie, you know, then they just build the rhythm. So all of the promotion that we would get would be from our first manager, who him just a put in at the game, so it's not like him they have all the links them in the world, you know what I mean? He's a hard working guy, he was a lawyer and everything, and you know, he did what he could under those circumstances, you know what I mean? But for like boss and them something that, yo, we take it, yo, we'd have to go everywhere. We'd have to go high school. And the girl them, we do so much high school barbecue to the point where the high school girl them, they just know TOK.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think that helped propel everything to go to nightclub them like Cactus and Asylum, you know what I mean, and some teenager, you know, Father Earl, him just read to him always let we in, ladies night and make we sing, and you know, all of that was good. Cause in the street we done just got all over in a Craig little Ford Escort. All of we pack up in a little car and just go everywhere. But to actually make it, it wasn't as easy as that. You know what I mean? Because there's so much shows you can do and concerts that you can do to make people know you. But at the end of the day, a song really do it. You need to connect. You know what I mean? So after years of doing that, we end up get a link with Main Street. You know, somebody who Craig must know, they know Danny Brownie, and you know, they link up for go over for link Danny Brownie and stuff like that. But that whole link is where I'd say everything really begin as it relates to finding hit song and them something. You know, because when we go up Main Street and really Danny Brownie will go for link and audition for Danny, and Danny hear and Danny say, yeah man, they sound good, but it does, I mean, at the time Danny have Red Rat, Goofy, the whole of them Buccaneer, Degree and this and that, so you come in as a group now to try fit in, and then them they kind of more have like a comical thing about them, and then we now I try fit in, so to Danny now, Danny kind of reluctant, you know what I mean, him read to his sound and everything, I was like, Mr. G Goofy, you know, him always I say, yo, them youth are bad, you know, him always say that. And I think the day when we go for interview, for audition for Danny, that's how we meet Shams, who is Danny nephew.
Wow.
And Shams say, yo, me the manager now, you know. Oh, I say, John Star. And Danny, who are manager, because Shams just a start out, so interesting. But we say, yo, you know what? Because him just a starting production thing. And him did I put out the bodies rhythm, the first bodies. And him, we say, yo, if we get with for Vice Pan, for Dave Kelly, no, if you do a comedy, because I have the idea of a hardcore lover, and I say, if you get ladies off, we jump on that combination there. And we voice with Dave Kelly, then we move forward with it, and him do it.
Alright, so you're saying that from your first song with Sly and Robbie, your next song was with
the next song was
Dave Kelly?
No, the first song with Sly and Robbie when we met the rhythm, the next one was with
Mona Lisa
where them did over that rhythm again, Sly and Bill and film again. But after that, the next one would have been a rhythm that Shams they come out with. We never make a big impact. In first rhythm. What the rhythm name again? We did a song named Send Them Come. Yeah, we did that. And then Sly actually gave us a rhythm with them put out, at least we asked him about it and he put on the rhythm. The rhythm where scare them, they have, how many girls can they get what they ready?
Many.
Yeah.
Many.
So we link up with Sly now, we say, Sly, you know, so with a voice on the rhythm, he say, alright, cool. And we do one song named, yeah, we do a song for the rhythm, I don't remember the name.
Alright, so what was the first song to actually kick down the door?
But the first song I would say to actually start make the impact.
Because take a pen right there, right? Because you know Mona Lisa is a big song, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But was that the song to open the door?
No, it wasn't. Because actually Mona Lisa, it came out in the same time as the first song, but it come out a little after, because I would not say there was just one song that started me like kick the door open. It's like in that one period with Shams, as I said to you, we tell him say we want a combination with Lady Song. Yeah, so when the body's rhythm they drop, we had the combination with Lady Song. We have a next song named Gal and Gal on the same rhythm. And because Shams was Danny engineer and him never at the time, we support the rhythm with every metal rhythm. Anytime you get a new girl, she have to tight and broke out, girl, your body no canny. That rhythm was actually in the same time span. So Shams ended up voicing us and that rhythm too. And then the Dave Kelly song, Eagles Cry, come in at the same period. So it's like all of that God just bless we say yo 3 big rhythm drop one time and we depend there. And that's when everything start out. But the Dave Kelly song out of all of them became the biggest one.
That's the Eagles Cry?
Enough Boy I Pose Like a Shatter, yeah.
And then you had a song Bounty Killer around the same time too, right?
No.
And the broke out?
No, Bounty was on broke up, but when the Bounty Killer song never come the couple years after.
Alright.
Yeah, but Eagles Cry, Enough Boy I Pose a Shatter was actually our first #1 song.
Give me a piece of the song now.
Enough boy I pose like a shatter, and I feel hide when the eagle them fly. Never yet hear shatter holla, but this is what it sounds like when the eagle. Me have the fire upon the hip 21 in the clip in it.
Ready if it die. That was the first song, right?
First #1.
Them times, if that have to be like in the 96, 97.
That was 98, 99.
Alright, one time I done it in America already, but for some reason TOK was buzzing like about 96. It didn't buzz, right?
97.
But you was hearing.
Yes. And that's what the song them like, the boy having girl now, and them song there. That's the time period when them song there did come out.
Yeah, it created a little wave, but it wasn't. It didn't make an impact, but it created. You could hearing about this group.
I know which other song was in that period too. The Headache Rhythm. Ooh, the first mistake was. Yeah, when I son of you kid that rhythm. Yeah. All of that was happening same time. It's like to everybody I said, blow them you just bust up. You know what I mean? Because so much things was happening at the same time, but I guess that's why it work out for us, you know? Because
I did a lot of research. I've been doing research for. I always send you stuff. You know what I mean? I always hear like different artists from them times talking about TOK doing harmonies or backups or whatever the case is, right? So you guys was before you guys actually took off.
Yes, that is true. In that same period too, General B, you think him easy? There will be him say him have a collab him want do it. So say that the collab we do end up to be the first video TOK do. TOK and Monster Shack and General B. And so him tell about it, I would say, what? General B, because I don't know General B from the early 90s, because we come here in the late 90s, but him there from the early 90s. So we say, what, General B, you want to do a collab with us? So we say, alright, cool. So go to the studio and tell me the idea, 24 hours to make $1 million. And we say, alright, cool. And then we have vibe it and we come up with the hook now and we say, alright. Man say, yo, man, I shoot a video for it. And I say, what? Video? We're ready. So we did know and say, yo, General, shoot the video. So we say, yo, we have to look tough in the video. So we start to buy up all some material and some suit and say, yo, we have to look tough. Then General call while there and say, yo, I shoot the video, but we have to give you a piece of food. I say, oh, we just, ask somebody if we do the video, like, I don't eat so many people. We say, yo, you know what, we just roll it up still because our first video, and whatever. I mean, that was a good vibe because we didn't want to do a video with this sing over anything for you, but it never worked out. And then our manager at the time, they give us an idea what they want to do, some green screen thing. I would say, yo, them time there, you don't want to see no green screen, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we say, you know what, we just sit out that video there. We don't think so that's the one. But when General come down, we say, yo, I do that. That was the first video, so every Saturday we look out. Every time they play music video, you see it pop up, and that visual now actually help.
I put a face on the name.
Yes, and thing. That song maybe wasn't like a huge, it wasn't a hit still like that, but in terms of people seeing us, people actually start saying, oh, them name TOK and whatever. So it was good.
Alright, so we transitioning now. What was your first fly out? And where?
The first time fly out, is New York, Brooklyn.
Eh?
Promoter named Bugsy. Big up Bugsy in their Bugsy Bamba in their Georgia now still, but he's actually first promoter we booked TOK. The show was good, but at the time he was like a new promoter. And it's like he want to bring like the artists from Jamaica. So the show itself wasn't really what we expected it to be at the time. I don't think that show got enough promotion and stuff, but the show itself did good.
Most artists first fly out from Jamaica is Cayman for some reason. Most artists, right? So for here you got is either Cayman or Canada. Right, that's like the first set of flyouts, right? But for here you gotta fly out from Yard straight to New York, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was good.
It's a big deal.
I guess each of us have been to the States before TOK, but individually as kids, you know what I mean? But together as a group, the first time was...
Oh, so you come America before you came America?
Yeah, I did there, so from... My first trip to America was actually when I was 7 years old to Connecticut.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they go New York after when I was about 9. But as a group now, yeah, the first time was Brooklyn and stuff.
Alright. So what was, let me just take it in stages, right? Because we know we try to learn, because we have a lot of artists in Guyana, right? And for the most part, our thing is support, right? From your people, your own people, right? Did Jamaica support you guys like 100?
Initially, I'm not going to lie, from day one TOK I have the support of all of the girls. You know what I mean? But on a whole, I would say, because a lot of them got so used to us singing like the acapella song them and stuff, when we actually started the dance hall, some people say, nah, when enough to do it, enough to stick to one and they had to do before, and whatever. But we knew that what we were doing before was just something that wasn't going to last because it's not us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just stick to what we are doing until Eagles Cry. So even when we had those other songs like playing on hardcore love and thing, people I work with you and the girl them I work with you and everything, but like in terms of like in the street, like the rude boy and them something, there's like them kinda like you, but the hardcore thing I what them rate. You see me? So when Eagles Cry come now, and you don't know the breakout rhythm I shell on the whole world. So when we end up on that and say enough boy pose like a shatter. It's like a surprise to a whole lot of people because they know we as the girl them artists and them something don't know we that way. So when that come out now, you have all man and say, yo, yeah man, them find a little one song but them not find no more. You know what I mean? And that And we just end up prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean?
And let me put this notion to bed. I started by saying, in my opinion, is the first dancehall international group out of Jamaica, right?
You're right.
Was correct?
Yeah. I mean, maybe I one or two group before, but them never really connect the way. Or
So Scare Them wasn't formed.
I mean,
Monster Shack.
Scare Them. You know, people like to compare us and them, but they actually started out
As individual
artists, you know.
Yes.
And them come together as a group. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even Lost is the same thing. Singing melody, the whole of them are artists by themselves and then come together as a group. Even though them come together as a group, I wouldn't compare myself, TOK, to them.
But speaking of comparison, there was a group that actually had a little beef with TOK
Yeah.
at a period of time.
Yeah.
You can talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it. I mean, they were actually the first, I would say they was the first dancehall group where they start create a buzz.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because them they have the song with Beanie Man. New Year's coming, oh my God, once again. Yeah, so that song they kind of create a buzz for them, and when we see that now, because we used to see them when we go sing certain places.
What group was this?
Them name ARP.
Alright.
And we used to see them before them get that song with Beanie Man, so we have said blood clot now. Them get Beanie Man, we go link up with Killer you know. But it never really pan out that way there, you see me? So after that now we say, yo, you know what? Because them actually they start sing like the same R&B like we, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, and then them transition to the dancehall and stuff. And me not lie, for a minute them they have a buzz. You know what I mean? But TOK come out and kinda like mash up the little buzz where them did have. You know what I mean? I think, you know, what you're talking about now will be further on is like when that was when Chichi Man come out. That's when the whole beef did start. But
I'm glad you actually bring in Chichi Man into this conversation. What was the thought process, Creed? Because Chichi Man is like when we hear that song, right? It's the first time. It's like you guys created a word.
you know,
Right.
me I say straight. Me sorry for cutting, but I say yo, you know, it's not we that create the word though.
No.
It's actually Alazid create the word. I don't think over the years we
Chichi Man figure? No.
Alazid actually make up the word Chichi Man.
Eh?
And while but the thing is, him create the word that we make it a song.
Song.
Yeah, so Allah you say Chichi Man forget and them and do him thing, you know what I mean? And me I would say. So me now, when we come up with the idea, me that say yo, from them afar in a batty, me say yo, I really me know say one burn up batty man, but me not really feel say that how we say. So through Allah now, and we used to part from round on Main Street now, me say yo, you know say, me just run with Allah talk. You know what I mean? Because a fella artist, so me just say yo, from them apart in a Chichi Man.
But what is a chichi though? Like
A chichi like a little termite.
termites.
Yeah. That's a Jamaican kind, like a little termite.
And
Termite eat wood, so you know you just connect.
how we use the one? We one termite. We one fire. We one wood with.
Fire.
Alright.
So when that song they come out now.
It's all gravy. It's all good, baby. Yo. Double X GT, Chucky B. Yeah, that's how it go. That's how it go. Talk to them, not double X.
Fuck a little doll in the club last night.
Yeah.
Perfect face and her body set right.
Yeah.
Over the G, she and her friend them a fight. Know them a wonder if them a might.